beautiful people. I hope y'all are having a beautiful life. So I got on here momentarily to say that I'm gonna take a little while off of social media and I'm gonna focus on myself, go within and continue my healing journey. I am gonna continue to post my clothing line periodically, and I'll be back on here whenever God tells me, whenever I feel like I'm ready. I just want to like kind of live, I want to live and enjoy my life and focus. And I want to share this. I just listened to this reader a few moments ago, and he really shifted my frequency. This is what I want to tell you, beautiful people. For the ones who listen to readers, whether it's like me, an intuitive reader, a tarot reader, the bulk of everything that's going on is, no matter who it is in your life, whether it was your masculine, your divine masculine, your karmic masculine, however you want to identify that, or your karmic feminine, divine karmic feminine, however you want to categorize that, define it, whatever terminology you want to use, whether it was your family, your boss, your friend. I want you to understand this. These people were taken from your life because you're on a different vibration, a different frequency, for another word to use. When you are vibrating higher, people who are not they're going to possess, carry jealousy because they're not there. Even if it's like these cults, no matter if it's a religious cult or whatever kind of cult that's trying to attack you, whether it's the government or whomever, it's because there's something inside of them that they see in you they wish they had. So instead of them helping you, being a positive light in your life, they're not going to do that. Especially the ones who, well, specifically the ones who are vibrating on a lower frequency. They're not gonna want to see you win. They're gonna want to pull you down. If your name starts ringing in the streets or on the social media or whatever, and they see that you're positive, even celebrities who might have billions of dollars, even people who are, in higher ups in some of these elites, they're gonna want to attack you because they're missing something inside of them. So if you're getting attacked and you're, mentally, physically, emotionally, people in your life betrayed you and all that, understand it's because they did not raise their vibration. They don't love themselves. And you shining any type of light and showing others that you keep pushing, they're going to try to take a hammer spiritually and knock you down because they don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you rise. They want to keep knocking you down because every time you rise up, you make them feel like shit. And no, it's not right and it's not fair that other people project their downfalls, insecurities, their jealousy, their lack thereof on you. But understand, when your frequency rises up, look, it's like looking up at the sun. And let's say you're the sun and you're looking down at the cars and the people walking. What most people do, look up, right, at the sun because it's shining, and they're below. So they wanna get to the sun, but they block the sun. They cover their bodies up with the sun, and this is metaphorically speaking. Because they're trying to protect themselves from the sun. Some people don't want the sun at all. So they rather just make the night come out. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, all the things that you hear in these readings, especially things that may bother you, trigger you, that are negative, those are things that you need to take time to just focus on yourself, heal yourself, and just understand, no matter who it is, what position they're in your life, or what position they had in your life, it is to teach you. These readings are to teach you where these people are, to protect yourself, but at the same time, it's also to teach you that people are doing this to you because they feel less than. And yes, you can pray for people. I'm not going to say prayer doesn't work. It does. But at the end of the day, people have their own choice, their own freedom to do and make their own decisions. Now, where some people are stepping over the boundaries is where they're wishing bad things on you and doing spell work and stuff like that, messing with your free will because you chose to rise above it and they chose to stay down. So what they're trying to do is bring you down to where they are. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to take your free will away, and you're showing yourself, you know, that hey, I love myself. This is what I want for myself. But other people don't want it for you because it makes them feel like they lacking, and they are, because they don't love themselves. They don't want to heal. They don't want to, you know, step out on faith. They don't want to do any of that. So I just want to sum that up. And if you're feeling any type of, you know, negativity or upset or mad, you know, and you're looking at a lot of tarot reading, and right now the most of the topics are, you know, your masculine or your divine, you know, they cheated on you, you found some horrible things out about what they've done to you behind your back, you know about their enemies in their life, but they won't move forward. They still got their ops back. Don't worry about what they got going on. Focus on yourself and your healing. Continue to raise your vibration and your frequency so that you can keep rising above the bullshit. Okay? Don't worry about them. And if it's, you know, if tarot readings and intuitive readings and stuff like that, or even people with gifts that just speak, I don't know how they identify themselves, but I do the same thing. I just do the cards sometimes, but I just say I'm gifted. Period. You know, but if it's bothering you and it's starting to irritate you or whatever, you need to, you know, take some time off of social media. Get off of social media. Get into meditation. Get into prayer. Get into, you know, looking at a good movie that you didn't watch. Something positive. You know, raise your vibration with something positive. You know, you don't need to keep on hearing the same thing that your divine counterpart, they betrayed you, your family, your child, and stabbed you in the back. They done joined the cult. You know, the cartel, they trying to attack you. You gang stalk, the damn higher ups, the authorities, they behind it, they criminals. It's the same shit, different day. Okay, and it does, like I say, it does not matter who it is. It's gonna be the same shit, different day when it comes to attacking you, because they are not healed. They are not vibrating high. And again, they just want to bring you down back to the pits of hell where you've climbed out from. And they're going to suffer those consequences that God has for them. And some of you may say universe, however you identify the Most High. Because the thing is, you don't mess with people's free will. You don't mess with people's free will. If someone wants to do what they want to do, they're responsible for their self, their energy, their vibration. When people go to messing in your energy and sending you all this stuff, it's going to get sent back to them. If it ain't already been sent back to them, it's going to get sent back to them. If they wishing death on you, it's going to be sent back to them. The only thing you have to do is focus on yourself, vibrate higher. You can send them love and light. You know, for me, I've done that. It didn't help. I wish it would, and they just be like, oh, she being nice. You know, let me accept and receive this love that she's giving me. But that just make them feel, I guess, like I'm weak. You know, because they just come hard. Oh, she wants to send us love and light. She wants some love. Let me just hit her harder. You know, so I don't do the love and light. I'll do it every now and then when I'm feeling some kind of way, like I'm feeling like I want to give some love. But I don't do it often, only because of every time I've done it, I feel that energy of the negativity and the, you know, evil eye and the words that they're speaking over my life, it just gets stronger. They don't receive it properly. They receive it as me being weak because I'm sending them kindness. To each is their own. Do what you want to do that's best for your life. But that's what I wanted to tell you, beautiful people. Just take some time off of social media. Even if you're not a reader, if you hear this and you're not, you know, I mean, listen to readers. Even if you don't listen to readers and you just been on social media a lot, because I know I've been on social media. I mean, shit. Hell, I have a whole channel. I'm speaking to you on my channel right now, you know, to bring, you know, my intuitive gifts to you to help you along your journey. But at the same time, you do need that positivity. You do need to have someone to tell you the positivity to uplift your spirits. You don't need to continue to hear the same thing over and over again, how somebody fucked you over, someone you cared about, someone you love, how people call your job and got you, either got you fired or put pressure on you, mistreated you to make you quit. People want you homeless, all that. You don't need to keep hearing that. That's the world we live in. Okay, people are just gonna be haters. The best thing you can do is continue to vibrate higher. Love yourself, pour into yourself. Know that you are beautiful just the way you are. You are beautifully created. Just because you're different, no, it's not right that people mistreat you because you're different, because truly inside them, they're different, but they don't want to show their difference. And that's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Unfortunately, they try to make it your fault, my fault, everybody else's fault that get it. It's about loving yourself. All right, beautiful people. I hope this gave y'all some encouragement. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be back on here. I am going to take some time for myself. I'm actually about to cook me something to eat because I haven't even eaten today. And I'm tired because I keep waking up early. But, yeah. Just focus on yourself, and when I'm back on here, I'll do my intuitive reading. But again, and I'm just going to reiterate this again because I want you to understand this. No matter what you hear when it comes to a tarot reader or intuitive reader or anybody who's gifted that's giving you what God has told them, it's all to help you grow. It's all to show you what you don't want in your life, what you don't need in your life. If people love you and they want to be in your life and want to walk by you, the best thing that they can do is learn to love themselves, vibrate higher, meet you where you are, and be genuine with themselves to know that they deserve better than what they're being treated. If that's not what they want to do, you cannot make them. The only thing you can do is move forward, okay? And accept someone in your life and people that you attract in those moments because you raise your vibration, that's going to show you the love that you need, show you the love that you desire. Meet soulmates and different individual friends. You'll create a new family. If your family betrayed you, you'll find that particular career, job, business, whatever that you want to create, that will bring you the positivity and the revenue that you're needing, and the love and the appreciation, the gratitude of who you've been. Someone or people who are going to tell you, I see you. I see how amazing and beautiful you are. And they're not going to want to go inside and go start doing black magic on you, getting, hoodoo dolls, getting on tarot, telling the tarot readers, can you do a reading on this person, find out what's going on in your life so they can destroy and all of that shit. You're not going to deal with that, So keep on vibrating higher so you will get so high that you will actually reach the sky and be the star that you always have been. All right? I love you, beautiful people. Y'all have a blessed life, a blessed night, a blessed afternoon, and a blessed evening wherever you are. This is Just Love signing out for a little bit, but not gone forever. Bye.